You're new to northern New Jersey, or you're looking to buy that first home, and you want to have a better understanding of what the average income in the Garden State is and how much home that actually gets you. Well, in today's video, we're going to be going through a lot of different scenarios so you have a really good understanding of what the average income gets for you in northern New Jersey. My name is Shawn McEnteer. I am the team leader of the Living in North Jersey real estate team. Me and my wife have been investing in real estate for over a decade, moving property to property all throughout northern New Jersey. So we have a really in-depth understanding of what the towns, locations, commute to the city, home prices, all that at play in each of these areas. I'm getting phone calls, texts, emails every single day from people just like you looking to make their move in the Garden State. So whether it's 7 days or 70 days, it doesn't make a difference. Reach out so we can have a conversation and I can make that move smooth for you. I'll let you know though, you're gonna want to stick around to the end on this video because at the end of the day here, we're gonna be going through a lot of different scenarios and every scenario is a little bit different. And I have a really good feeling that as the year progresses and as we keep going, things are gonna be looking a lot better for you. So you're gonna want to hear all of this out because maybe you need to buy right now, maybe you need to buy in 6 months. You wanna make sure you can piece it all together so the move is smooth for you and you have a full understanding of what to expect in northern New Jersey. All right, let's get right into it. The average income in northern New Jersey is $135,000. So how are we gonna be able to figure out what amount of home you're gonna be able to get with that price tag? Let's do a quick little math equation. $135,000 divided by 12 is approximately $11,250. That is your monthly income. This is a rule of thumb and it's not an exact science, so you're gonna wanna get that pre-approval. But you're gonna look at that $11,250, divide that by 3, and that is gonna be approximately what you're gonna get pre-approved for. In this scenario, it's around $3,700, $3,750 to be exact. Why am I dividing that number by 3? Because lenders are gonna look at it like this. A third of your income is gonna go to the mortgage. A third of that income is gonna go to your living expenses, regular life, living a life, all that kind of stuff. And then a third of that income is gonna go to taxes. So if you take $135,000 income in northern New Jersey, you're gonna be able to afford about $3,750 per month. Now, of this $3,750 per month, you're gonna have to pay things like taxes, insurance, mortgage itself. So all of this gets accounted for. In these scenarios, I'm gonna be assuming that taxes and insurance are around $10,000. Doing the math, that's gonna get you around a $435,000 mortgage. What does that mean? That means if you come to the table with, let's say $100,000 down payment, you can get a $535,000 home. If you come to the table with, let's say $50,000 down payment, you can get a $485,000 home. So do the math on how much money you have liquid and how much you want to put towards the property. But at the end of the day, the lending amount is going to be approximately $435,000 based on $135,000 income and a 7% interest rate. So that's the key in this scenario. Right now, interest rates are around that 7% marker, but as we see the year continuing, they're probably gonna be going down, giving you a little bit more home. So you wanna buy right now at 7% because you understand that paying your landlord isn't really getting you anywhere. Living in your parents' basement is definitely not getting anywhere. You wanna have home ownership because you understand the concept of appreciation, the tax benefits and all that kind of stuff. So you buy at 7%. You're gonna get $435,000 worth of a loan. What does that leave option-wise? Morris County, the average single-family home is around $660,000. In Essex County, it's around $605,000. Bergen County, you're around $700,000 for a single-family home. In Union County, you're around $600,000 for a single-family home. So a little bit of a fluctuation in price, but you're really looking at that $600,000 to $700,000 range if you want a single family house, meaning you need to bring approximately $100,000 to $170,000 to the table if you want to close on this property that's a single family home. I understand not everyone has that much money at their disposal. That's a big chunk of change. So what other options do you have? Well, looking at the condo market in these 4 counties, you're going to be actually able to afford a lot more. In Morris County, you're right there at the $432,000 marker. So you could bring as little as 3.5% down and buy a condo in Morris County. Union County is very similar. $430,000 is the average sell point of a condo. Hey, do me a favor, drop a comment below. Are you into condos, single family, or maybe something else? Bergen County, you're jumping up again. You're on that $490,000 marker, but with the down payment and all that, you're right there at a loan amount of $435,000, assuming that you're gonna put $50,000 down. Here's where it gets really cool. Essex County is $325,000 for the medium sold condo, which is great. So you have a lot of options here. If you want to hear a little bit of a hack that me and my wife have used over the years, we actually call it house hacking, which is really cool. When you live in one unit of a property and rent out the others, if you want to learn a little bit more about that and a way to afford a much higher mortgage because you have tenants that are paying the bulk of your mortgage, check out my videos on house hacking. I'm going to share that in the description below. But hey, I get it. Not everyone wants to be a landlord and not everyone wants to manage people and do all that kind of stuff. So let's continue on our journey here of learning a little bit more of what $135,000 can get for you in northern New Jersey. As the year continues of 2024, there is huge indications that the interest rates are going to be going down. So as this year goes forward, there's a good shot you're going to be able to get a lot more house or property for the money that you spend. So making $135,000 a year, and let's say interest rates go down to 6.5%, instead of being at that $430,000 marker, you're gonna be closer to that $465,000 marker, which is gonna open you up to a lot more opportunity. Getting an extra $30,000 in home is a good chunk of change. So looking a little bit more in depth into some of these counties, you're now going to be over that threshold for the medium sales cost of condos, and that might be opening things up a little bit more for single family homes. Now, I know the single family home prices, the averages are still a little high in the counties, but that's where you can start getting more specific and looking at individual towns. For example, find the average medium sales price in Rockaway to be $465,000, which is right there where you're looking for. A town like Union, New Jersey in Union County has the average medium sales price of $450,000. So you're actually under if you're looking to buy a single family home. As the market conditions start going back to what we previously saw in the 2020, 2021, 2022, you're gonna start seeing us get closer to 6%. What does 6% interest rate get you at $135,000 income in New Jersey? You're gonna be pre-approved for somewhere around the $490,000 marker, assuming a $10,000 taxes and insurance. So you're getting more money for your house. This is what I always suggest. When you're making the move, I wouldn't say hesitate and wait for these rates to go down, especially if you're renting or you gotta get out of your parents' basement. You wanna make sure you're making your move when it's comfortable for you. That's what you're gonna wanna do with real estate. Is it's always not timing the market, it's time in the market and the natural appreciation and everything that comes with it. So timing things with the interest rates is not always the smartest strategy, because what's gonna then happen as these interest rates come down, you're gonna start seeing demand go up again. And believe it or not, there still is a lot of demand out there. People are buying houses regardless of the interest rate. But if you start seeing things go underneath 6%, you're really gonna see demand go up and through the roof the closer we get to 5%. So it's not necessarily a better situation to be in waiting for the rates to go down. Although you get more money for buying power, you're also gonna get a lot more competition. All right, that's the video for today. I hope this was informative and provided some valuable information for making that decision in the upcoming year for what works best for you and your real estate needs. For more content like this, make sure to subscribe so you can be the first to know about future videos coming out on Northern New Jersey.